Hello everybody and welcome to Noctis Gaming. I'm Kaelo. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at these new items from Drop Drippers, and basically it's about converting some of these into some of these. And I saw these in use somewhere, and I think that they look really good. So I'm going to actually do it on this video and show you the start to finish process for it. So this is everything you need. You got 3 paints. You don't need this, but I've got this. This is one of those shaker nipple things that people call them. So that will help to shake the paints up. You need thinner, and then you can actually buy these in a pack, and you can get 3 of these, and they come with little funnels, the ball bearings, and the actual kits, and then obviously the bottles as well. They all come as part of the kit. Thank you to Drop Drippers for actually sending these out to me to review for you. It's something I've wanted to do, is to get those paints into these pots. So looking forward to jumping into this. So the first thing you do is you need to assemble these, and basically they just go in like that, and then that bit goes in. Let's see. Like that, I believe. So that will just sit in there like that. Okay, and then that sits in like so. And what you do is you pop the bottle in, then that all goes in, and as you can see, the funnel goes straight into the top. And voila. Okay. So that's how it goes. So I'm just going to pause the video and make the rest of them. Right, so now we're back. Now, I'm going to do a base, and I'm going to do 2 layer colours. And the reason I'm going to do this is because they're different consistencies. So I've had a look at the guide, and it says between 10 and 12 drops of thinner for a base, and it's between 6 and 8, if I remember correctly, for a layer. And that's what I'm going to work to today. So it's more about the actual process than getting it quite right first attempt. So let's just have a go, shall we? So we're going to do it like this. Oh, blooming lid. This is exactly the reason why you want to do this. These blooming lids are awful. So there we go. So I'm going to use a pipette here to use this thinner. This is X20A thinner by Tamiya. So you just use a pipette because it helps to control it. I'll just take a load in, because obviously you can just plonk it back. But here we go for now. So start this one. Right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do 6 in these ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, a bit more. Doesn't matter too much, as I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think you just plonk that back in, because you don't want to waste your thinner. Okay, put that back on there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to close these up, and I'm going to plonk them on the nipple, the shaker vibration thing. I'm going to plonk it on that, and then I'll be back, and I'll show you the next stage. So the next stage then is to remove the top of this. Stand it like this. And that one. And that one. Ooh. Put that back in. Okay. And then you want to come back to these, and you want to take the lid. You see it's a little bit thinner now, but we'll sort that out in a sec. So what we're going to do is take the lid and thingy off, and then you pop it in, just like that. So it's inside, see the nozzle inside the actual funnel, and then you plonk it like that, see, so it's like that, and then just turn. Okay, and that should now start pouring through. So let's do the same with the others. Again, a quick little shake. We don't want to waste as much, but you can always come back at the end and you can get some more remnants out. So just really want to just pop it off. Oh, I don't want to get paint on me. Let's do that. Do it that way. Nope, it's going to go all over my fingers. Oh well. There we go. All over my fingies. So then just pop on. Get rid of that. And same again from the bottom. And it just clips in. Just turn over. There we go, and you can see that's running through now. And we'll do the final one. Again, this just shows the exact reason why you want to do this, because it shows how much gets wasted up in the lids and whatnot. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you can do with this pack, you can do 3 at a time, so you can get through your collection fairly quickly, I suppose. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll come back when they've kind of finished draining through, and I'll show you what it's come out as. All right, back shortly. You don't really watch paint drop in, do you? Okay, so they've been drop dripping for a while now. As you can see, it's pretty much got most of it out there. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. It was this wasn't a new pot anyway. This was an old pot, so it hasn't really filled the new pot. But I'm going to show you. There's very little mess, which is good. Obviously, there's a little bit in the top, which can only be expected. Most of the paint's dropped through now, which is cool. Really, really good. And you can see from there, from the bottom, it's actually mostly filled up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to complete this one just to show you how it goes. I'm going to leave the other two to just drain for a little bit longer. But what I'll do, let me just put that there so it doesn't make a mess. So I'm going to put that there, take that one off. Okay, and again, like I said, you're going to need to have a little bit of a tiny clean up when you do it. Potentially, you might be a little bit more careful than me though, so quite simple to do. You just use a little wet wipe. There we go. Is that done? Pretty much. There we go. A little bit of a clean up. Again, you can do it more thoroughly than I've just done it there. And what you then do is you pop in an agitator ball, and then you put the lid on. That goes in. There you go. And then you now have a lid. There we go. And that, you now have your fully shakeable Katushan flesh. There you go. And what you can do to differentiate it is to actually take the old label off of here. This is what I'm going to be doing with all my GW paints. Whenever I buy a new one now, I'm going to be doing this every single time. There we go. Just peel that off, and then however you want it on here, just line it up. So I want it sort of there. There we go. And then just at the back, and the back. Oh, wonky, but there you go. Okay, and that's it. Really simple. As you can see, these are still draining at the back here, but it's got a little agitator in it, so you can hear the ball. We managed to get most of what was in there out. You can see there's very little left in there. You could, if you wanted to, put a couple more drops of the thinner in, and clear this out a little bit more and fill it up a little bit more. But all in all, pretty happy with that. As I said, it wasn't a full one, so yeah, there we go. And I'll finish these two up, and I'll show you them. Yeah. So there we go. All three of these now finished off. Fully decanted into it. You can be a bit more careful with the labels than I was, but those the drop bottles are really good. They made it really quick and easy, to be honest. And there's very little spillage or very little waste, which is nice. What I'll show you here is how it'll actually work. So there you go. You can just put your drops down on your wet palette. Should last. So there you go. That's the drop drippers. As I said, really good quality, really cool tool. I've done these in about 10 minutes, so they've not taken me long at all. And if you can do that, it'll probably take you an evening to get through all of your paints. But if this is what you want, it's definitely a really good aid to help you get into it. So thanks again for Drop Drippers to send me that. And yeah, I'm going to put a 10% off code and a link to their website in my in the description of this video. So yeah, again, thanks again, Drop Drippers. Brilliant. Really cool. I know I look like I made a mess, but I really haven't actually. I'm quite surprised. Not got it anywhere on my work surface or anything. So cool, brilliant. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and we'll see you next time.